as you can see, Horsham playing right to left. And there's Declan. I'll call him Declan all through the game. First touch for Archie Bees. Lets it run there. So this will be the first scrummage of the game. Interesting one this, with Horsham's front row of Nick Bell, Josh Earl and Dan Cass against St Austell's Dan Jobe, Miles Davey and Charlie Nicholson. An interesting one this, because St Austell boys, of course, I don't think any of them actually played on an artificial surface. Beautiful pitch, this is absolutely lovely, and I'm sure it makes a difference for the big boys in the front row. Behind them, of course, St Austell, Joe Maunder and Mark Vian, with Rob Jeffs, Cam Taylor and Carl Marriott making up the back row. There's Carl at the back. CJ Boyce looks for Matt Shepherd. Ball lost in contact, but Conroy Woodsy rescues it. Matt Shepherd, who thinks he's a back row player. There's Charlie Nicholson, who of course can play in the back row. So, so far, visitors get the ball in hand and are looking to do what they normally do, which is of course run. Shep looks at the blind side, but he's met cleanly there by Josh Earl, the Horsham hooker. Spirited start by the Wizard visiting team. There's young Archie Bees, big handoff. Referee says over the top, so with the first penalty of the game. Hard to know if that was their last one up was Joe Maunder, so he may have been the guilty party. You can see from the scoreboard with 2 minutes played, no score. And that is Tom Johns for Horsham to clear his line to give us the first line out of the game.
Anything else, Graham?
No, can't do it.
I tell you what, John, it's a bit drier up here from when we were.
Less than 8 inches a month.
That was a good day.
Front ball there to Jordan Smith, but St Austell stole it, and Matt Shepherd decides to hoof it down the park. Fullback Henry Warwick rescues it, but only back as far as that man Archie Bees. Now you all know what he's going to do. Just 20 Archie, had a fabulous game in the qualifying round. Number 12 clearly offside there, but the referee has play advantage, and Shep kicks over the top. But here is Horsham's danger man, Declan. Sam Parsons gets there first, and the referee says he held on. Difficult to say from here, but the flag below me is blowing right to left. So if there's any advantage, it is with Horsham. So Miles Davey with his first throw of the game, and his go-to man is usually skipper Mark Vian, but you never know. No, sure enough, St Austell look to run, little chip in behind, and once again disrupted by Mark Vian at the front of the line, but he knocked it on in the process, so there'll be another scrummage. Quite obvious that Horsham, on the first two line-outs, have gone to the front man, which was back number 7, Jordan Smith. nervy start, as you might expect. This is a seriously important game for both sides. You know, the prize for winning this game could not be higher, really. Game at Twickenham next week in the final against the winners of the Northern Divisions. That's a good scrummage by Horsham, picked up by number 8, but he attempts to hand off CJ Boyce. That's Andy Gray. Big tackle by Dan Job there, hit him hard and low. And scrum half Aaron Linfield puts the ball down as far as Matt Shepherd, who and Conor Woodsy has a bit of a chance to show for the first time his paces. Makes a lovely strong run there, running 10-15 metres. Referee's in the way, but Miles Davey helps him out. Knock on by St Austell. I do apologise, I don't know the referee's name apart from his first name, which is Chris, and I think he's an Antipodean, but certainly a very nice chap. Spoke to him briefly before the game. Certainly looking forward to it. So they are front row for Horsham: Nick Bell, Josh Hall and Dan Cass, against Dan Joe, Miles Davey and Charlie Nicholson. The second row for Horsham: Taylor Morris and Richard Tredgett. In the back row, Jamie Redmayne, Jordan Smith and Andy Gray. And in the back five for St Austell: Joe Maunder, Mark Vine, the skipper, Cam Taylor at inside, Carl Marriott 8, and of course Rob Jeffs playing blindside. Lovely to see him back after his temporary suspension. Aaron Linfield has a look at the blind side. That's number 4, Taylor Morris, makes good ground there. And Linfield looks to bring in his big centre. That's Tom Johnson. There he is again, Tom Johnson. Evades the first tackle, but not the second of CJ Boyce. First time really that the home side, Horsham, have threatened St Austell territory, just outside the 22 there. And they're looking to have men left and right. Linfield finds Jordan Smith. Inevitably, Horsham that close up, we're looking for the heavy artillery, and it arrives in the shape of Taylor Morris again. He's carried the ball several times in this game, helped out there by Nick Bell. Apologies, phone ringing, missed that. Route 1 there, taken by Josh Earl, gets up close to the line. And Horsham keep the ball well, men left and right. Fire half decides, dick it in. And the first try of the game goes to Declan Owatuku. There he is. 28 tries this season, that boy. He's obviously a danger man. Apologies for the noise. I think it's fair to say that the breeze has picked up a little bit, blowing right to left if you look. advantage there, been played there. CJ Boyce takes it on. Dan Joe to the rescue. That's first chance for Fraser Nottles, but he's well tackled there, and we cut back inside. There's Cam Taylor. The referee was playing advantage previously, so we'll take them back for the penalty. And I'm just guessing from here that Matt Shepherd will look to put it in the corner and give St Austell an opportunity to attack the Horsham line. Fairly competent start, I think, by St Austell, but Horsham showing what they're made of, kept the ball, played the phases, scored a lovely try when they put it through their hands, and then they were very patient, right up to the line, and ultimately put it wide to their speedy winger, who was difficult to stop from that far out. Skipper Mark Viant needs some help, he gets it, and St Austell move right. Dan Jobe looks to play the phases. Shepherd gets through, running back there. He's 15 metres out, throws the ball speculatively, looking for support, but the defenders are there. And St Austell have men on the left, that's Shep again. Oh, and Ben Plummer giving a very big West Sussex welcome there. But Sam, the man, has got through, gives the ball. No, the referee said that was forward, so he's going to bring them back for an advantage he was playing on this side of the field. As you can see, indicating a high tackle. Definitely St Austell's best opportunity of the game so far. A bit unlucky, I suppose, not to go in there. You could hear the crowd on the far side. Big crowd here today, I would guess, looking around the park, somewhere in the region of 500, 600, 700 people, which is just fantastic. It's been advertised in the town. All of the mini junior sides have had games this morning. They've put on a special day for the visiting team and for one of the biggest games of the season for both teams. So Matt Shepherd sticks the ball in the corner for Miles Davey to throw in. So far he's gone to Mark Viant twice. Referee looking for something in the line out. Yeah, big gap please. Once again, Mark Viant takes cleanly at the front, and also looking to get the rolling ball going. They're all piled in there, but Horsham are in behind to defend. It's not got it going forward. They're about 5, 6, 7 metres out. This is key moment this early in the game, and over they go. Referee indicates a try, and it looks to me, looking at that, like it could have been skipper Mark Viant. What a day for this man, eh? What a day. He struck it well, but it's, yes, what a cracker. So Joe Blake to restart. I do hope we got the names right. Some of the players don't wear the numbers as identified in the programme, so that was not the best kick in the world, and Declan decides, no, I'll leave that. We'll go back for a scrum. Scrummage has been even Steven so far, only had 2, both gone with the put in. It's an area both sides realise is fundamental in a game like this. You have to win your own ball. So So midway through the first half, St Austell with a very slender lead. Started well, but as you can see, this is going to be one tight game. CJ Boyce puts in. So he'll get shoved backwards, but he gets the ball out just in time. Matt Shepherd gives Conor Woods the chance to have a run. But he's tackled very well there. Keeps the ball alive. Blindside again. That's Danny Tyrrell, who I'm guessing has replaced one of the other players. I think it might be Ben Plummer actually. Ben was struggling with a shoulder injury in the warm-up and I can't see him on the park. So that's what's happened there. Conor Woods has gone into the centre and Danny Tyrrell is now playing on the left wing. So it will be a Horsham line out, about 10 metres outside the end 22. Something of a trick move there, went to the man at the front. Remarkably similar records, these two teams. Both won their own leagues, of course. That's when they played in the qualifying group, and both occasions they beat teams who hadn't lost for a whole season. Danny Tyrrell taking the ball beautifully, feeds Matt Shepherd. St Austell, of course, with 2 wins away. One away, 1 at home. One to Matson, hadn't lost for 2 seasons. Second one to a very impressive side from Marlborough, who they just edged by 2 points in the end. And similarly, Horsham winning away at Hammersmith and Fulham, a team that hadn't lost all season, and also to, I think it was Fareham, I'm just trying to remember. Matt Shepherd kicks for touch. Now, if I was doing the live stream now, I'd be saying hello to everybody, but unfortunately it didn't work today. I couldn't get anything because the telephone signal here is very poor and the Wi-Fi didn't work either. But I tried for an hour, got nowhere. So, but big apologies if you're watching on YouTube the following day, on Sunday. There really wasn't anything I could do. Good scrummage there by Horsham. Andy Gray looks to pick up the back. He's a man who likes to pick and go, have a run. He did just there. Ably supported by Jamie Redmayne, wearing 6. Still sort of sizing each other up. These clubs have never played each other in history. They play 250 miles apart, the clubs are. Although they've got remarkably similar records, they've never met. The referee indicating, I think, holding on. Last person up is Rob Jeffs. Who me, says Rob. And Tom Johnson will attempt to put Horsham in a good attacking position. He kicks well. So far he's gone to Jordan Smith on 3 occasions. This time might even be the same thing. No, lots of shenanigans going on there. Taken beautifully by Richard Tredgett in the middle there. Ball lost in the tackle there. Rescued by Mark Vian. And turnover again. This time I think there's Tom Johnson, looks to the blind side. Matt Shepherd's got him, but he keeps hold of the ball, and it looks like he's been turned over, possibly. Yes, he has. Well played, Shepherd. You think it was a flanker? He thinks it's a flanker. And CJ Boyce does a bit of dancing. Recently, of course, selected for the full Cornwall squad. And he might be facing some difficult decisions if St Austell get through today. Score on 25 minutes is Horsham 5, St Austell 7. And CJ Boyce clears. That's fullback Henry Warwick. And Tom Johnson just overcooked it, but the referee says that's where the ball went out, so he's okay there. There's Andy Gray, beats off the first man and the second. You can see Jamie Redmond there drops his head a little bit. He knew he should have held on to that one, did his best, but just knocked it on. So there'll be a scrummage on the 22. Have to feel a bit for Ben Plummer. Again, he played about 10 minutes and went off with a shoulder injury. Let's hope he's nothing too serious. Still, of course, there's Connery Woodsey, who steps inside the first man and the second. He's difficult to bring down, is Connery. He's a big, strong lad. There's another one, Mr. Viant. Matt Shepard says the sensible thing is to play down the other half, so he hoops it only as far as the fullback. Henry Warwick, who feigns and then takes it on himself, but he's caught by Connery Woodsey there. There's Taylor Morris, who's been prominent in the early exchanges here, obviously one of the big ball carriers. I see the referee indicating that I think it was Jamie Redmayne came in at the side. Slight pause in play because I think Taylor Morris got a knock there, but he's all right. It's an area where I think it's fair to say that it's gone with the put-in so far, but Horsham in the last scrummage showed a bit of what they're capable of. Big shove. Nothing came of it because TJ boys got the ball away, but it's an area that makes such a difference. Line-outs have gone with throw, apart from on 2 occasions, I think, where throw to the front has been disrupted and St Austell have stolen it. Beautiful day here, absolutely gorgeous. Blue skies, bit of cloud around, bit of a breeze which is up and down. And the referee converts that scrummage to a penalty, which I think is for, probably, it looks like he was saying, rotating the scrum. It looks like it was a wheel, which of course is an illegal activity. Tom Johnson. That's a good push, very good. Matt Shepard feeds Connery Woodsey, takes on the first man. Carl Marriott looks to pass the ball, but it was deflected, and Archie Bees finds himself unceremoniously dumped. Keeps the ball though. And Archie's looking a bit winded, just like he's all right. Referee says there's an injury here, someone knocked on the head. So he's brought a pause in play. Archie Bees is back on his feet, I'm pleased to say, looking a bit winded, but he's all right. Game, of course, being played on an artificial surface, one of the 4G pitches run by the RFU, who apparently allow Horsham to play on it in return for it being used by the community at other times. What a facility, isn't it wonderful? There's Fraser Nuttall, but he's caught by Aaron Linfield there, who does his best to keep him off the ground. Austell retain the ball. And Matt Shepherd kicks and then falls. And I think the referee is going to bring them back for something. Yeah, no advantage coming for the knock on. Been a series of scrums, and the last 2 or 3 Horsham have definitely just got a nudge on, but there really isn't much in it. There's Aaron Linfield, scrum half. Youngster, as is the fly half, Joe Blake. I'm not sure how old they are, graduating. There could be a very big mini junior section here in Horsham, twice the size of St Austell, but you imagine that a bit like St Austell, something like 90% of the players or more came through the mini junior section. Big club, very well supported, lovely facilities, very welcoming, great to see. As Andy Gray picks up, as CJ Boyce scrags him. That's Josh Earl again. He's another one, he's a prominent ball carrier. They're looking for Richard Tredgett, who does so. He's hit very hard by Carl Marriott. Sorry, not Carl Marriott, by Miles Davey. Who else? That's number 18, the replacement prop. There he is again. Sorry, that's number 17. Many of the Horsham players are not I don't have numbers that correspond to their names. Lovely tackle there by Carl Marriott, but you can see the referee is playing advantage. Maybe they take it in turns. He squares up. He's about 35, 36 metres out. Takes his time, kicks it beautifully, and converts. So, with 37 minutes gone, let's approach half time. Ollie Chennell put Horsham back in front, 10 points to 7. Really, I suppose, generally against the run of the play, but most of it's taken place in the middle half of the field, if you like, between the 22s. Been nothing to choose. I think it's one of those games where 2 very even sides have sort of so far, neither of them has got the upper hand. So, fullback Henry Warwick nods it off the park, and as you can see, half time, the clock shows 38 minutes, but the referee's one is the one that matters, with Horsham leading by 1 penalty, 10 points to 7. Early try to Declan Umochukwu. Mark Vine score after that, and a single penalty to Ollie Chennell gave Horsham the lead. Everything to play, 40 minutes away from Twickenham. There's Danny Tyrrell. Poleaxed there by Nick Bell. As you can see, St Austell made 1 or 2 changes. And Matt Shepherd steps and goes himself, looking for help now. I think Andy Inch has joined the fray. And Matt Boothby looks like he might be on the park as well. There's Sam. Sam Parsons, first chance he had, he's shown really. There's Andy Inch. Been away at university, not been able to play. Did play for the Seconds last week, and I think there'll be a few people pleased to see him back. Matt Shepherd, trying as he ever does to look for the gap, always finds one or two, as does that man, Carl Marriott. There's Archie Bees looking for help for Connery Woodsy. He drops the ball, but and you can see the referee's playing advantage. So it'll be a scrummage to Horsham, halfway between the 22 and the 10 metre line. And you can make unlimited. That's a good scrummage by St Austell there, but well rescued by Andy Gray at the back of the scrum. Aaron Linfield chips ahead. Matt Shepherd looks to find Connery Woodsy, but he's put the ball behind him. It's a sort of dangerous situation. Connor's looking for help, nobody there yet. Except Danny Tyrrell. Matt Shepherd said, let's play you down there. There's Henry Warwick. He does the same thing, hoops it down the park. I'm sorry I missed that. Bit of ping pong going on, but it's always gone dead. Oh, there, that Matt Shepherd's chasing it. We'll bring him back for a scrummage where the ball was kicked from. We're 3-4 minutes into the second half, and I think it's fair to say that no side has really been on top in this game. It's been to and fro, this and that, salt and pepper, nothing in it whatsoever. Referee converting that to a free kick. He's saying going too soon. And I think that's Jamie Redmayne that brings the ball up. There's Joe Blake. Takes on Matt Shepherd, but gets stopped. Keeps the ball though. Referee playing advantage here, so Horsham are playing on and looking to get the ball wide to Declan Numachukwu, who showed more than one occasion how dangerous he can be. There he is. And he just placed him. Right, if you've just joined us live on the live stream for the second half, it seems to be working. I do apologise for what happened earlier on. There was very little I could do. For some reason I've changed. And as you can see, St Austell just gone behind, 17 points to 7. 2 tries to dangerous winger Declan Numachukwu. St Austell really need to be scoring fairly soon, or this game might just get away from them. There's Danny Tyrrell, that was high. The referee says advantage. So this is a chance for Chet to take a hat, yeah. I think they'll bring it back. Number 6 there, Jamie Redmayne, tuck his hand in. Chet knew what he's doing. very clean game. There's been no niggle whatsoever. It's been very tough, physical, committed, but almost nothing in the way of foul play. I think that a game was innocuous. There was certainly no intent. And Matt Shepherd's looking at the scoreboard and saying, look, we're 10 points behind, I'll have a pop at goal. That puts us one score behind. If you have managed to get on the live stream, once again my sincere apologies. Did the best I could, but the story of the first half was an early try to Declan Ubachuku, followed by a try to Mark Vine about 10 minutes later, and the score was 7-all until just before half time, where centre Ollie Chennell kicked a penalty for offside to put Horsham in the lead. And then 5 minutes into the second half, lovely move through the back to the left hand side, put Declan in again, showed how dangerous that man is. He's obviously an exciting player. Matt Shepherd. Flags go up. One score in it, everything to play for.
Okay, the conversion. Central School, Dublin 10, Matt Shepherd.
I do apologise for the disco noise. I haven't found anybody yet who likes it.
Keep it going.
So Ollie Channel to restart. I think he's looking to kick right to left as we look. And St Austell split the forwards in case he does come this way. No, sure enough, 2 men in front, but the referee says play on. They weren't interfering. There's Ollie Channel again, you know what he's going to do. Kicks it wide, but Carl Marriott's the first man there. Matt Shepherd feigns, goes himself, gets caught. I think he's got Carl Marriott with him and he's going to need him. I think that number 20, is that Anthony Knight? I think it is. Nice to see him on the park. There's Declan again. He gets Danny Tyrrell with the ball. Oh, sorry, beg your pardon. It's Fraser Knockel. That's another of Horsham's replacements. I'm not sure who it is. Number 17 has been prominent since he came on. He's carried the ball every opportunity. Good strong run. It's an opportunity. Connor's looking for help. He finds it in Danny. I think you might accuse the referee, says that was deliberate, going to bring him back, and I think he's leading to his pocket. Yeah, indeed. And I think they're going to get a penalty where the ball landed. So number 12, Tom Johnson, goes to the bin. Didn't need to do it really. So a super attacking opportunity for St Austell, right down just outside the 22. Fortunately, Danny Tyrrell wasn't injured there, but an opportunity for, I think want St Austell to get close to the Horsham line and attempt to close the gap on the scoreboard, but Shep's overcooked it. He's kicked the ball dead, and you can see from his reaction he's not happy with that. It's not like him. I think the wind maybe might deceive because it's really blowing here right to left. So it'll be a scrummage to Horsham. Down to 14 with Tom Johnson in the bin. Scrum half Aaron Linfield put in. Played very well so far, young man. That's a good scrummage by St Austell. Andy Gray picks up and bumps off CJ Boyce. Jamie Redmayne has been very prominent in the loose. Another one of those big ball carriers that Horsham have. That's a big kick, but waiting for it is Matt Shepherd. He takes, and I think he's looking to put Archie Bees in space. Archie takes off. He's got support, but he needs it as well. Does he need it? He's going all the way. Archie Bees, you superstar. Well, there'll be one proud mum here today. What a try from young Archie. What an absolute cracker. I do apologise for the noise here. He's been doing that all season, Archie. He's been in and out in that first team, and he had a fantastic game when he came on for Max Bullen against Marlborough, and he showed again how good a player he is. Now, if Matt Shepherd can convert this, the scores will be level. That was not a good kick by Artie Channel. We'll bring it back for a scrummage. Once again, I think he misjudged the wind. It's big, it's breezier than you think. It's not so much the regular wind, it's probably no more than about 7 or 8, but it's gusting nearer 20, and here and there it makes a big difference. So it'll be a St Austell scrummage. Strangely, the home crowd are a little subdued. Not surprised when you look at with score 17 all, everything to play for. It really is an opportunity now for, I think, for the coaches to empty the bench and the players to empty their tanks. Don't leave anything out there. I'm sure that's the message that Carl Marriott's given us. A lovely scrum by St Austell. There's Sam Parsons who kicks long, but taken well by the fullback. That's Henry Warwick. So Miles David to throw. He goes long this time, taken by Joe Maunder. There's Carl Marriott on the peel. Very experienced, super player, Carl. That Shepherd once again has a little look himself, but he's met by Josh Earl in the centre there. And he might even have been turned over. I think he's given a penalty for offside. That might have been against Danny Tyrrell, I think. It was a long old journey up to Horsham today from St Austell. It took almost 5 hours, and if St Austell can win today, and that's a big if, it'll be an even longer journey next week. There's number 14, Max Patterson. Hasn't had many opportunities so far. He's defended very well. Gives the ball to Josh Earl, who's been very prominent throughout this game.
Come on, Horsham! Come on, Horsham! Come on, guys!
Lost in the line out there, and I think it might just have been stolen by Dan the Man. Yeah, I think it is. St Austell have a chance here. Put it wide. It's Conrad Woods who caught by Declan Nowachukwu. And I think the referee's playing advantage. That's clearly a high tackle on Matt Boothby. The referee, I think, might have blown the whistle before that. If this is a St Austell penalty, that will put them in a really good attacking position. One to that man, Mark Vian. Another to Archie B's fabulous solo effort from about 70 metres out. There he is, Archie, we're in 15. Matt Shepherd takes himself, but he's caught. Fraser Knottle stumbles, but he needs help quickly. He's got it in the shape of CJ Boyce. He once again is saying, be patient, play the phases, guys. So that's what they're doing. There goes Miles. You know full well Carl Marriott is saying, be patient, be patient, be patient. Keep the ball, play, be patient, because it will come. Don't rush it, don't rush it. There's Mark Vian, one of the try scorers, and the referee has given a penalty against Austell for going beyond the ball. And Ollie Chennell will attempt to put some daylight between their own try line and the touch. Lovely kick. Good 40-50 metres made. Up to the 10 metre line.
You're okay, that's fine.
That's Josh Earl to throw. Last 15 minutes or so after Horsham scored early in the second half, St Austell have been camped for most of it in the Horsham half. Probably controlled possession most of it, but Horsham have defended like their lives depend on, or even a trip to Twickenham depending. Like that's penalty. Couldn't say that was for from here. As you can see, Tom Johnson is back on the pitch. That's him with the ball. I'd split 10 minutes in the bin for a high tackle, so a late tackle on Danny Tyrrell. And I don't think he's found touch with that. No, he hasn't. And Matt Shepherd looks to put the ball right down the far end, and it might even go dead. Doesn't. So fullback Henry Warwick sends a ball back up to near the 22. It will be a St Austell line out. The way this is looking, it's going to be a little bit like
Last
I think.
15 minutes left. Let's hear it for the Green Army, Horsham!
Sam Parsons takes some stopping. Good support, good low support there by Matt Boothby. And Dan Jobe, he takes some stopping as well. The referee adjudged Tony Knight held on. Those are sort of errors that I know from the touchline that Steve Murdy will be lamenting, perhaps audibly. because Ollie Channel has the chance to kick the ball this side. Here's down the man. It's hot out there. Temperature's probably, I'm not a wild guess, I'd say about 20 degrees pitch side. Bit of a breeze keeping making it feel cooler. But I think fitness is going to tell in the last 15 minutes. As number 1, Nick Bell throws in. That's knock-on advantage coming, but there's 2 knock-ons. The first is in the line out. So there'll be a scrummage to Horsham right in front of us here on the halfway line. That's an area where St Austell definitely have now taken an edge, and the referee gives a penalty. I played Matt Booby, Dan Job there. Matt Shepherd. I'm sure he'll take account of the wind this time because he overcooked the last one. So about 15 metres out, Miles David to throw, taken once again by skipper Mark Vine. And you can see Mr. Earl there getting in the way. Bit of argy-bargy going on. I'm not sure the referee is paying any attention. Yeah, you can't be doing that, ref. The St Austell boys all are joining that maul. And the referee's bringing them back for a penalty. And it looks to me like someone's taken a knock. Can't see who that is from here. Looks like CJ Boyce, yeah. Let's hope he's all right. He's due to be training with Cornwall next week.
Now into the final 10 minutes of the game. Let's hear it for the home team, the Green Army, Horsham!
There's nothing like a bit of impartial, unbiased commentary, and yes, that was nothing like a bit of impartial, unbiased commentary. Now Matt Shepherd's in this situation now where he's looking at the clock, looking at the post and thinking, do I put us in front? And I suspect that Carl Marriott has said, go for goal please, Matt. With 10 minutes remaining on the clock, Matt Shepherd has the opportunity to put St Austell in front for the first time in this game. The wind is behind Matt there, blowing right to left as we look. It always looks easy when you look into a camera and you think, oh, I could kick that. That's just not the case. So, St Austell players, supporters wait with bated breath. The Horsham crowd have gone quiet. Can Shep nudge them into the lead? He certainly can.
Penalty for number 10. Centre Austell. It's Matt Shepherd.
Once again, apologies for the disco.
Keep it going, Horsham. Come on, guys.
Tom Johnson to restart. Everything to play for now. I'm not sure, is that Hector Bright has joined the play? Certainly when it's got, always hit to Andy Inch. I think it's probably Andy Inch. Carl Marriott beats the first man and the second. Got good close support there. Dan Jobe as usual. And it looks to me, well, there's Rob Jeffs back on. Looks to me as though CJ Boyce might have left the field, but Danny Tyrrell's playing strong half. Knock on there by Rob Jeffs. That's the last thing he wanted. Now I know that that's Jamie Redmayne playing 6 is coming back on, and the other player with the blonde hair was on later on, so several exchanges going on, and he's playing hooker in place of Josh Earl. Big scrum. Now everything to play for, and you can see from the way the backs are lined up that well, you don't need to guess it, but that Paul should be looking at yet to their speedy left winger Declan Uwachukwu. Once again, apologies Declan, I got your name wrong. Sure enough, there he is. And he scored. So St Austell's lead is short-lived. It seems to me that every time Declan gets the ball, he scores a try. Put Horsham back into the lead with about 6 minutes remaining on the clock, and you can be fairly sure that Ollie Channel will be in no rush with the conversion. So 3 tries to Horsham, 3 tries to Declan Uwachukwu.
Please respect the kicker.
And Ollie Channel looking to stretch the lead to 4. He's struck that really well. Just drifts away to the left.
Horsham, come on, guys! Come on, Prince!
Game's not over yet. Yeah, Hector Bright's joined the fray. So has Rob Jeffs. So I think Cam Taylor might be taking a rest.
Last 1 minute here for the Green Army Austell!
Come on! Thank you, Willie.
Taken by Max Patterson, who was met by Andy Inch. Absolutely clattered him. It wasn't, it was that man there, Alex Welland. The ball's come to him now, I think. Bit of nudging and hassling going on there, and you can see that, yeah, tackling without the ball, really clear. So, 4 minutes showing on the clock. St Austell have got to get down in the 22 and attempt. Oh, he's going for goal. With the score 22-20, Matt Shepherd's going to attempt to kick from, I would guess, that 50 metres out with the angle. That's brave, very brave.
Keep it going, Horsham. Come on, guys.
I think it's fair to say this is probably the last chance saloon. Shep's decided he can have a go at it. Hold your breath. This could be it. This could be it. This is one very, very difficult kick. And if he gets it, the prize might be a trip to Twickenham. If he misses it, we'll see. He'll sit it well, but it's just short. Well, I don't know how long's left. The clock is showing 2 minutes, but half time came 2 minutes early, so I'm guessing the scoreboard clock is not actually connected to the referee's clock. We'll see how it goes. Definitely last chance saloon for the St Austell players, taken by Mark Vine. And Sam Parsons has had a fine game in attack and defence. Danny Tyrrell looking for the big boys. There they are. There's Connor. Can he get away? Can he get away? No, he cannot. Not from that man there. Matt Shepherd trying as well. They're close, but not close enough. Can he do it? Can he do it? Miles Davey takes on one, takes on two, keeps the ball. St Austell about 5 metres out with the clock ticking. Be patient, be patient, be patient. You can hear it from here. That's an advantage as a ref. Oh no, maybe not. There's Mark Vine. He's hit really hard. Matt Shepherd has a look, but he's caught again. You can tell from the silence of the crowd that there's some worry here because St Austell are very close. Very close. Still not there though. Miles Davey with the ball. Takes it on. Need to be very patient here. Just take your time, take your time. There's Carl Marriott helped out by Mark Vine. One way then the other. And you can hear screams of Army. Matt Shepherd steps and goes, but he's caught again. Still looking, real looking. Who's going to make that? There's Matt Boothby. Over the 5 metre line. I'm struggling here. Mark Vine hammering away. The worst thing that happened here is a knock on, but so far so good. Goes wide to Sam Parsons, who's well tackled there by Ollie Chennell. And the referee gives the penalty. That might be it. That might just be it. We'll wait for the whistle. Absolutely everything at them. The kitchen sink, the lot, St Austell thrown at. But the Horsham defence has been absolutely rock solid. And it looks like there might be an injury to somebody, so the referees stop the clock. It could be that this is the final act, although if that is the case I'm not sure why maybe it's an injury. Yeah, it is an injury to number 12, Tom Johnson, who's had a fine game. And there, Tom Johnson with the ball. No, it's not. It's Ollie Channel, and you'd see what the referee does. He started his watch again, and if he game's not over yet, but it will be a line out to Horsham just outside the 22, and as you can see they're just doing, right guys, defend, defend, defend. If we lose the ball, defend, defend, defend. If not, I think they're going to try and keep the possession, get it off the park at the key moment. Clock is showing 80 minutes gone, and the Horsham supporters, good voice. St Austell aren't finished just yet. Going back on St Austell side, Carl Marriott has a look. Oh yeah, high tackle against someone on the ground there. There you can see quite clearly, the referee checks his watch, this could be the final act. I keep saying that. Horsham players are very, very keen just to slow things down. They've got a 2-point advantage. Clock showing game over. But the only clock that matters is the one on the wrist of that man there. Referee Chris, I don't know his surname. And Ollie Channel will look to put this into touch. And if the whistle goes, there'll be some serious celebration by the Hope supporters. He's giving out some welly. That's a lovely kick by Ollie Channel there. They've made the best part of 50 metres, I think. Oh, unlucky. I think Mark Vine knocked it on. And the referee's playing advantage. I just want to run down the clock now. And I think he's looking to just get it off the park. Oh no, I think Miles Daly might be offside. Yeah, penalty coming. Well, look at utter despondency on the faces of the St Austell boys. I'm sorry if you can't hear me. The difference was one kick, 2 points. The St Austell boys will be absolutely gutted, as you can see from Sam Parsons' face. And the celebrations by the Horsham boys and their supporters. I don't think Saints could have done any more than they did. Fantastic achievement to get this far and this close against such a very good side. They could have won it. That man there scored an absolute cracking try. Could have won it, but it wasn't to be on the day. Final score today, Horsham 22, St Austell 20. I know you're disappointed, we all are, but let's give our lads a pat on the back. St Austell boys could not have done any more than they did today. Fantastic, what a season they've had, despite not getting to the beginning. Steve Murley. Paul Hayes congratulating the players and the officials. And I think it's fair to say that that man there, Ekan Omachuku, was probably the difference between the two teams. 3 tries to Horsham, 3 tries to Declan. The disappointment is palpable, it really is. Very, very upset boys out there, but they deserve enormous credit for playing as well as they did and getting as close as they did. And let's not forget the season they've had. It's a shame someone had to lose. Right, once again my apologies for not being able to get the streaming working, certainly in the first half. I think it worked in the second okay, although I'm really not sure. So thanks for staying with us, and for those who've been watching, this is a big hello, particularly to Stuart. Richard was in hospital watching this. Big hello from Foxy and the boys. Mavis Taylor watching in Goran. Fiona from the New Forest. Adrian and Aaron Gill, long time supporters of course. Julian Andy. Andy Seaton of course, Bonnie Walters, Matt Knight, Richard Gilbert, Graham Price, Charlotte Alford, lots of others, and Rob Jeffs' boy as well, who's been watching from home a bit later on. So there's the St Austell boys, just 2 points separate of them at the end. Final score, Horsham 22, St Austell 20.